Wow, everyone. We are here. We are live. Welcome in, everybody. How are you doing? It's me, Decaf Jedi, and I'm joined tonight by the Adventure
Strap in
Tuesday
because
crew.
the fun in Codename, pregnant pause ICEMAN never lets up. Not like that boring subsegment in Fate of Atlantis, Indiana Jones never followed police procedure. I'm sure he doesn't even have an international whipping license.
Thank you, Clill. Welcome in. As you can see, I'm joined by friends tonight. Gang, the Adventure Tuesday team is here, and we are here to play Codename ICEMAN. And we promise, first of all,
for the second time,
serious gameplay. I mean, am I correct that the first time we all streamed together, which is say the first time I streamed with y'all, was Codename ICEMAN, right?
That is correct. I used the pretense of because I was trying to find a way to get you involved, and this is, I think, July of 2020, a time that we all remember was great.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
shaggy hair and worse.
my hair was. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. I can't. I think this is long. Anyway, but I was like, I used the pretense of playing Codename ICEMAN to be like, well, you're a professor of political science, and this game has political themes.
Absolutely, well-developed political themes.
So we could have you on, which those streams are lost to history, and I kind of wish that they were saved for a variety of reasons. But one of them being, like, I think especially in the first one, I did defer, like, ask you constant questions, like, what do you think about, like, how does this fit within a political view of the world?
Here's what's great: because those are lost to time, we can just do the same jokes over again. So, and nobody will. But
I have my notepad with all my jokes.
Right.
I would have done it anyway. I would have absolutely trotted them back out. If someone called me on it, I'd say, "Shut up, asshole."
As you so often do.
Yes. That's your classic catchphrase. Let me throw out some thanks to RJ for a resub. Thank you so much. Red Wing, thank you to, oh my goodness, we've got so much going on. Clill, thank you for that sticker. Lemming, good to see you. Good to see everybody. I'm a little teapat. Thank you for the resub. We got a hype train going, guys. How did that happen right away? I can't believe it. But before we jump into the action, I need to introduce everybody, right? Let's go to the top.
Sure.
At the top, we've got Sarah. She's always at the top, obviously.
The girl. Where else are you going to put me?
That's exactly. Girls on top, I say. Around here at Adventure Wednesday. Below her, we have Grayson. Grayson, hello. How are you?
I'm doing well, Jess. How are you doing tonight?
You know, I'm great. I'm excited to be here. And at the bottom, looking like maybe there's a fly on his ceiling or something, we have.
I was looking up at Grayson and Sarah.
Here's the story
of
some guys down there.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
We're doing breaking shit.
And right above me,
what's that, Jess?
is Ben. And that's Ben. And y'all can catch them every Tuesday night, streaming awesome adventure games as well over at Adventure Tuesday. That is PS_Garrick is the place to catch all that. And we're old adventure game buddies at this point, playing a game we all dearly love, and one that's widely considered maybe Sierra's best.
And that was my takeaway when we played it. I was like, this game's really good.
Better than
I had a lot
engaging
of fun
the whole way through. Yeah.
Best usage of a lathe in the game.
It gains meaning over time, I think. Like, it's only gotten kind of more.
Yeah,
right. It's gotten like a deeper texturally.
It's a Taoist game.
It has a rich patina as time has passed. It's a Sierra 89.
As I remember it.
Oh, the French tradition.
Like, a lot of our last stream was Ben, like, being very frustrated at playing this game, and Sarah and Grayson and I just having unrelated conversations, sometimes for like 10, 20 minutes at a time without Ben really even being part of it, because he's just sitting there like this, like angrily repeating a submarine segment or something. Yeah. Thank you for those bits, Pickled Duck. Should we just get started? I mean,
there's nothing I would enjoy more
than
to watch someone else play this.
Is Iceman the best game or the greatest game? It's probably both.
Wow.
It's great being the best.
I remember.
Hey gang, it's your old pal Jim Walls, and I'm so excited that you finally got good enough to play the epic masterpiece, Codename, Iceman. Not to brag, but it's the greatest game ever, and the reason why computers were invented in the first place.
Wow. See, Jim Walls could make it tonight.
Wow.
I think this is
animation.
I'm not even kidding. I think this is a great opening.
It looks. Here's the thing. It has some really good looking stuff, and it has great music. Shockingly great music.
But I also, it has a lot of scenes without music at all.
Yeah. Well, there's
Now, Jez, as a professor, did you notice that it says Iceman and it's written in kind of an ice type thing?
Crackly, cold
That's a little
font.
bit. I have a degree in literature, so that's the type
Holy
of
shit.
analysis I can. Ooh.
I believe that's called
gotta go.
onomatopoeia. When something looks like what it's made out of. Man, is that Jim Walls?
What a babe.
Author
I hope
designer.
so.
That's a credit. I want to be an author designer one day.
With those honey brown eyes.
Yeah.
I like that we're both now in this particular palette right now, since we're playing Crimson Diamond.
Wow.
A game that's, it has pretensions of being as good as Codename Iceman.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can
But
tell.
aim high. That's if you're gonna make a game, aim high.
I mean, you look at Crimson Diamond, you ask yourself, what game is this inspired by? And you say, obviously, it's Codename Iceman.
Yeah, open a shut case right there.
Hey, thank y'all for the hype train, everybody.
Thank you to the United States Navy.
To the Navy.
Special thanks to Navy. You keep us safe. We love
Da,
you.
da, 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 da.
From monster octopuses and killer squids and
Krakens.
krakens.
Leviathans.
Yeah.
This is another case where, the game's starting, and I was starting to think, this can't be too bad. Look at
Welcome to
looks
this
beautiful.
beautiful island
Tahiti.
of Tahiti, where warm South Pacific, a place of fun, relaxation, a place where love and romance can be found. And spoiler alert, a wonderland where your body is one of them. We find our man, Commander Westland of the U.S. Navy, enjoying a well-deserved leave from his recent assignment. Our story opens with Commander Westland on the beach, soaking up the sun.
My.
Commander Westland.
Oh, it's so good already. Why isn't this the whole game?
Wow, beautiful.
All the beautiful babes.
It's just
Look at Lady.
Lady.
That's so great.
I don't remember that.
Already a little. Yeah, that's okay, Uncle. Yeah.
I
thought it said naive girl.
What I really like about that is that it's making the attempt to kind of be sensitive. It's like she's a native girl.
Yeah. Look at
Girl.
Wow. Now, Jess, I noticed you have a score of 0 out of 300. Are you going for 100% world record pace?
I'm going for world record pace 100% as always. I mean, we have some actual speedrunners here. David TKI is here. Lemming Runs here. We have, so they can probably, I mean, I haven't started yet. It doesn't start until you pick up.
I mean, if things slow down enough for them to get a word in, we'll see what they have to say.
Yeah, but we're definitely speedrunning this tonight. So Grayson, what is my first command?
All right. Let me slowly.
You gotta savor a game like this. You can't speedrun it. You gotta taste it every moment.
We're on the beach chair. You want to look at that table and get magazine.
So
I gotta say, Commander Westmoreland is quite the dish himself.
I mean, he's pretty ripped. I mean, look at those pecs. On the table, you see a news.
Oh, an Unnews magazine. Now, this takes place in, 2110?
We were trying to, I think,
2110.
yeah.
I think it's 2010.
That's so nuts too. Like, is that real?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, if you remember, the captain's quarters in the submarine are pretty huge. So maybe they were like, in the future, the submarines will have really big rooms.
yeah, I guess so.
You read
Yeah, but I mean,
Tall vaulted ceilings underwater.
He's right. The hint book just does say 2110, so that's what we have to assume.
Yeah, this is in the distant future.
Not so distant that we can't imagine it.
I assure you, I did not speedrun this, nor do I intend to.
Hey, injured ally, thank you for the resub. So here we go. Yeah, this is after the orb invasion by a number of years. The North African country of Tunisia, because of the global oil shortage, this small third world country, we don't say that anymore, finds itself in a powerful political position. Because of Tunisia's neutral stance and her overabundance of high-grade crude, we don't use her to refer to countries either.
Yeah.
The United States and Russia find themselves in a tug-of-war.
Well, this was 2010. We weren't that advanced
So
yet.
it's
That's true.
2110.
2110.
After reading the article, you begin to think, what a dangerous explosive situation this could be.
I think that, I think
At every meme.
Now, what I got to punch up, and I don't mean to throw a lot of these,
punch.
but I think the could be replaced with a methinks, and it would be a lot
Peradventure.
better. Methinks.
I'm meeting with Jim tomorrow, actually.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
I'm going to let him, we're going to go ice skating at 30 Rock.
Together with mittens.
Yeah.
Gonna hold
absolutely,
hands.
Tunisia is not really an oil exporting country. It counts for about 0%.
Well,
of
not in
excuse
1990.
me.
Not in 1990, but maybe in 2110.
No, in 1990, it also was not exporting oil.
Yeah, they
That's
just
not they do.
yeah, they're gonna discover oil there.
No,
Yeah, in 2110. That's what I'm saying.
no.
All right,
They
stand up
simply
and go left. Now, this is
Do I need to get my shirt yet, or is shirt later?
later.
In fact, as late as we possibly can. What a
That's
dish.
true. Oops. I hit that numb lock. Look at that. Look at that.
This is the
Muscular.
this is the this is the copy
Whoa,
protection.
Hello.
diagonal.
I believe this is the copy protection segment because we're going to give
Doink,
CPR
doink,
to a distressed swimmer. I would just arrest the volleyball.
I'm arrested by the
This
players.
is kind of unfair that it's 1-on-2. Can he join volleyball game?
Yeah, play ball. In fact, you have to.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
you do?
Ball.
Well, jump in here, a girl beckons.
Well, jump in here.
Oh, wait,
Glad
can
you joined in. Two
Also-
against one is making me tired.
Can you take a look at the girls in this and see if we get any more sexy close-ups?
Isn't she
Just
cute?
asking for research purposes.
Isn't
2110, here I come.
Ricky says we don't have to give CPRs for extra points, so we can watch. We could just watch a woman die. I guess.
No.
I seem to recall we agreed that Jess is going to get all 300
Yes.
points.
So this is a
So
100% world record run.
yeah,
I mean,
Wow, we're getting points like crazy during this game. 6.
Is there sound or is this still completely
I
silent?
think this is still completely silent.
this is
Nice.
nice.
I do
This is
think if you
good.
see someone drowning,
I
think
I'm
the answer
a-
is to let them do it for insurance reasons. Like you don't want to be sued for a failed rescue.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's,
Yeah.
People are so litigious these days. You can't see
Hi.
someone's life.
Oops.
It's ridiculous.
Fourth wall, excuse me.
there she goes out into the water.
That's
I-
dangerous. You should never go into any water.
You hear calls for
Calls.
like that show from G4.
So you want to walk into the water to save the girl.
All right, man, look at that. He's like
Yeah.
Daniel Craig coming out of the water.
Going in, coming out.
You reach the drowning girl and find her unconscious.
Moments ago, you were teammates. You regret never having learned her name.
Grabbing her, you swim back to the beach.
Now, how is it possible that that Police Quest 2, also a Jim Walls game,
Jim Walsh
had one of the greatest
Point sounds.
point chimes
Mhm.
of all
Yeah.
time, and this doesn't even.
I know.
Do you think maybe he said we've already done it?
Maybe
Yeah.
he used up all his juice on that
Don't do anything else.
one. Da, la, 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 da.
That made me feel good every time.
All right. So what we do?
Jess, you know how to do CPR, right?
Plug the nose, breathe few breaths
Oh, no.
into the mouth,
Call
and then
for help.
wait,
Oh no.
wait.
Annie,
Look at the game
are
documentation.
you okay? No.
All right. Do you want?
I didn't understand Andy
How's
either. What was the
Annie?
point?
Do you want to know how to give CPR,
Yeah.
Jess?
Tell me how to do this. Tilt
Okay.
head.
Shake, and shout.
That's my favorite Beatles song.
Now, I was gonna say that's absolutely a joke. We definitely made 4 years ago because that one's just an obvious thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone who's ever streamed this has made that joke. Are you okay? She's not.
A thing I've noticed
Call for
as
help.
no.
Jess.
A thing I've noticed as I'm editing our hit podcast Quest with Ben and Jess is, and this is true when I edited other podcasts I've been in, is that I'll be listening to it and like you'll say something or another person will say something and I'll have in my head a joke. Like it's like, oh, here's a funny thing. And it's like, too bad I didn't say it. And then a second later I say it on the podcast and I'm like, I have no free will.
I'm programmed to only answer.
I am a program.
Right, now
You're an NPC.
Ben.exe.
Establish airway.
Hey, also they messed up. You're supposed to pick a specific person and tell them to go get help,
Yeah,
not
you don't
say
just
someone
call-
go
yeah,
get
you don't just
help.
call,
That was
yeah.
like, you wouldn't pass the class.
Ooh. Make sure nothing is blocking her airway.
Do you think the U.S. Navy helped out with this part?
I think they were on the
They have a
phone the
lot
whole
of budget
time.
to do a lot of things,
Yeah.
so probably.
All right, now this is similar to how Ben solves puzzles. You gotta look, listen, and feel.
Oh, is
It's
that
not
the Mr.
look.
Puzzle?
It's not look,
Yeah,
assess, assemble.
that's
You gotta
not
stop
how-
pushing that on a different stream.
That's
Yeah.
not how I solve puzzles.
That's how Mr. Puzzle solves.
That's how
things.
Mr. Puzzle.
You look tastefully to see if the chest
That's
is
a totally
moving.
different.
That's a
unrelated
character you
person.
play on
They've never been in the
Adventure
same. Ben and Mr. Puzzle have never been in this.
Welcome, Raiders.
Yeah, let me give a shout out here to Forte. Thank you for the raid, Forte. How are you doing this evening? What
Raiders
are
of the Found Ark.
There we go. All right. You're here just in time. We're saving a life. This is How to Save a Life by that one
All
band.
right, this is another joke.
The
that we might have
Fray.
made. This is another joke we might have made 4 years ago. Now we're gonna type give numeral 2 breath because that sounds like a Prince song. Give 2 breath.
that is going to be released in the next couple of years as one of like
in
the
the
like
vault.
the tracks
It's in
that
the
they've
vault,
just
yeah.
found. Yeah,
Give 2 breath.
in Paisley Park.
All right. We pinch the nostrils closed, open your mouth wide, and sensuously take a deep breath. You make a tight seal over the victim's mouth and breathe into her mouth. That's a weird way to use mouth twice in that
Mouth
sentence.
mentions.
Mouth.
Mouth.
Ralph mouth. You take another deep breath and breathe into her mouth again, watching her chest rise.
For fun, because it's working.
We have look, listen, and feel. That
Now remember, you'll find the correct rescue procedure in the game's documentation.
Someone's asking, is Jess's mic cutting out? I hear Jess fine.
I hear
Internally.
just fine. I don't know.
Jess hears Jess fine.
I can hear myself.
I guess we have to hear from the chat.
Yeah.
Because we all have Jess clear as a bell in our heads.
At
Lucky
your
us.
leisure, you can check pulse.
Okay. Chuck pulse.
At your leisure, this is a matter of life and death, Grayson.
You check the carotid artery. Carotid.
Carol.
I want to take that one again, Jess.
So we'll edit this whole
You
stream.
check-
First line read of the day.
You check the carotid artery for 5 to 10 seconds trying to find a piss. Unfortunately, you don't.
Okay, that's bad.
Unfortunately, you don't.
She dead. Okay, let me adjust some sound here. Let me see if I can get it.
Turn me
Sarah's
down.
louder. Sarah's just always
As
louder.
usual.
No way.
Yeah.
That's actually
No
not true.
way,
Ben and
Sarah.
I are much louder than Sarah.
Let's see.
Really?
Yeah, Sarah's one of the quietest people I know.
Yeah.
Mine's blown out.
Ben and
It's
I-
my
Ben and I
it's
are-
my microphone, I think. It's not great. I'll get a new
Alright.
one.
now.
Let me see what I can do here. We're fixing all this before we save this woman's life.
Yeah, hold, please.
Let's see.
Whoa,
should-
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Too much?
Well, you were very loud for us. I don't know.
Am I better now?
This sounds good to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's bring you guys down a little bit. So
Here's the
I'm
thing.
Dominant.
Chat
over
knows
you.
we were on early too, because our mics were accidentally on. We should have solved
Yeah.
it. They know we
Okay.
should have solved it then.
Now,
They distracted us by knowing we were here.
now, Jess, it was weird that you asked each of us our social security numbers. You said it was just required for us to be on the stream.
Yeah, I mean, I'd take that in. Well, I mean, that way I can get you a W-2.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I do
That's
now?
all-
No,
I don't
now
know,
you're
Jess
super
referred to
quiet.
it as the
Sarah.
professor's privilege. And,
How about now? Is that better?
sound fine as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Begin
Are
compression.
you concerned?
Okay. Are you concerned?
Okay.
Oh, begin compressions.
Here, let me test it out. How to save? Oh, where did I go wrong?
You measure up the chest, find the proper point to start the compressions. Using the heel of your hands, keeping your fingers from touching the chest, you start chest compressions at a ratio of 15 compressions to 2 breaths. You act fast, compressing the chest 1.5 to 2 inches at a rate of 80 to 100.
Now, I've got a
He
question.
just took the mandatory CPR training when he was working on it.
Do you think when they were like writing and programming this at the end of it, like Jim Walls and the people who worked on it were like, this is going to save some lives?
I think that, yeah.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
Between now and 2110.
How do you know it didn't? How do you know it didn't?
How many people are alive today because of the documentation in the Codename ICEMAN manual?
Thousands?
As far as I know, that I could have had my life saved as a young toddler.
Oh, wow. We've got someone here to help.
Oh,
As
I play
opposed to a
volleyball.
mature toddler.
Oh, it's a doctor. She's dead.
The doctor turns to you and says, well, sir, thanks to you.
Dr. Bald Spot. Dr. One Pixel Bald Spot.
She starts moaning and mumbling and attempting to get up.
I want to stand up.
Standing.
Mom, stand up. Mom, stand up. I love you.
Oh, wow. Look at this. She's a little shook up. All shook up. The young lady you just rescued thanks you for saving her life and says,
It was fortunate for me that you were here and that you're a strong swimmer.
Whoa. Wow.
Wow.
He has nothing to say in return. He stares.
I think it's it was more
Check out these incredible packs.
realistic as far as what you actually have to do, investigations.
To return to
Also, and this I definitely remember remarking
being aware,
upon.
doing the right thing.
You don't want to go.
Commander
Kind of more or less.
Well,
doing
Commander
it.
Westlake or whatever has remarkable thighs. Let's talk about like his thighs are thick Christmas ham.
Let's just say this. Look. It's because a woman worked on this game. Boys never
In
give boys tip
2110,
thighs.
he did a lot of Zumba and he was able to sculpt that body thanks to Beto and Beto's choreography and business acumen.
The next part is going to make everyone
here we go, gang.
Wow.
Ah!
Shawing. Okay, we're to Grayson.
Well, go right, young man. And everyone
Focus up, Grayson.
Don't get mad at me. I'm just reading the walkthrough. Jess, type wear shirt.
Wow.
Boo!
Grayson, very sex
Shut up,
negative.
Grayson. Free the nip.
Yeah.
You feel threatened
Free the-
by a
free the
shirtless
pixels.
man.
You can wear a shirt, but unbutton a few buttons. Unbutton 3.
No.
No.
Okay. We can go to the hotel entrance and open the door.
All right, here we are.
And I'll say this to chat. If I'm reading a walkthrough, and I know there's a lot of persnickety softlock stuff. If anybody notices we've missed anything, definitely say so in chat. Because I know there's like 3 things that you can screw up in Tahiti.
At Turtle tomorrow.
That will
Ben and I don't need to know.
softlock you 12 hours later.
I remember when we played this, I had to completely replay the entire Tahiti segment because I forgot like a ring or something that fell on the ground.
You are jollier than when
No.
you were in the driver's seat.
No sinky dinky.
Jess gave me a job. I can't just leisurely watch like you and
Okay,
Ben.
Larry.
I have to do the walkthrough. And here's the thing: I'm not getting
Very
any
good,
of the.
sir.
I'm not getting a cut of this either. This could go on YouTube. I'm not getting any of the YouTube revenue.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Lady.
I forgot that almost all the women in this can be leered at by the game.
Yeah,
We used to have a bust that looked just like her that my grandma
we used to
brought
have
home
a
from
proper
Hawaii.
country, and I definitely remember you talking about that bust, Sarah.
And that I made out with it.
Okay, we can talk look girl and talk girl.
Okay, I've looked. Girl.
And not like the product,
bus.
not like the talk boy.
Nope, wrong one.
Oh.
She obviously has nothing to say. Wait. If I say talk lady, does it go to the person in the corner, but talk girl talks to this person?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Can I help you?
Key.
Yes.
We want our key.
Oh, key.
Get key.
Get key. Get G.
Get J.
Get J, you sir. Yes, sir. Here you are. Thanks. Okay, do I go to
so there's a sign that there's the dinghy. We looked at that already, right?
I did look at the...
Now, does anybody in chat know, do we have to write this down? Or is like, this isn't random, right?
555 8,000.
We can remember that.
Never forget it.
I'll remember the 555 part.
I'll remember the
8,000.
Ben, can you get the first 2 zeros?
Then what's left for me?
The last,
yeah.
The most important
go back in. We want to go look at the door on the right.
Oh, we were going to the Chichi bar.
Want to go to the hotel bar?
I can't read your mind, Grayson.
Yeah.
I can't read my mind either.
I
can't read your mind.
You don't want to know what's in there. It's hilarious.
I know. It all just.
I'm in there writing girl goofy novels every day.
It just spills out naturally. I'm a natural talent.
Yeah, I'm like Ratatouille for Grayson's brain.
I'm just curious.
Checking to compare, Jess, what do you think? How does this compare so far to the collected works of John le Carré? which I have just sitting here at arm's reach.
Just no holds barred. I know he's a respected author, but you can really take him to the dry cleaners if you want.
I mean, if you had a chance to write like over a dozen spy novels, you're going to get pretty good at it right away. Let me see the first time he ever tried to tell a spy story and see if it's half as good as Codename.
Yes, I want to note here, one of the books in this is titled A Perfect Spy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's overcompensating.
That's true.
Perfect spy.
Her face slightly flushed. The young blonde lady says, "Hi, big fella. Sit and join me. I'm drinking Mai Tais."
We eventually want to talk to the brunette. The walkthrough refers to her as a brunette. I would never refer to a lady as her hair color.
You called me a brunette multiple times.
Well, yeah, but I don't.
And you've also called me a brunette multiple times.
Yeah, but that's
called me a brunette.
Yeah, why haven't you called Jess a brunette?
Because I'm just hoping he dyes it blonde one day.
I have a nice salt and pepper thing going.
I want absolute just
yellow
blonde hair and like Bart Simpson.
Wow!
Whoa!
Look at how flat that one side of her face is.
What I like about this is that she also has like the 90s
she and I were in the same
photo
shirt.
background.
Oh yeah.
Like the 90s school photo background.
This is just what appears in your brain when you look at a beautiful woman in real life.
Wow.
So what do I do here, gang?
So we're a look girl, which we already did. Talk girl.
Girl talk.
She has an answer.
Bye girl.
Jeez, it's nice to have the feeling having good hands.
Is that Star Crusade
girl drink?
Tracy Scoggins?
Oh, I wouldn't mind sharing a bottle of champagne.
A bottle of champagne? Hold on. I was taking a couple of glasses of water.
Yeah, if I offered to buy somebody a drink, they're like, yeah, give me a bottle of champagne. I was thinking, yeah, maybe like a Diet Coke. Oh, thank you.
Certainly. I'll split a bottle of Jameson with you.
Where's the button?
No ice.
Ah, the French champagne.
Wow, using your soundboard on Jess's screen?
Yeah, I got weapons. I've got weapons.
Here's what we all came for. This is the absolute. This is the zenith. This is the apex. All downhill from here. But it's what a height.
This is why we're all here tonight.
Dance with girl. Or asked to dance or whatever.
You don't have to ask about anything in this game. Just talk.
Jess, I gotta say, when I watched the opening tonight, I was reminded of your stolen valor using this clip in your Retro Adventure Wednesday.
Oh, because I haven't played the game yet?
Yeah, Stolen Valor.
Well,
I haven't played Space Quest 6 either.
Have you even been on the Kono tragedy?
You played Space Quest 6. I'd be pretty surprised if we have
Never,
Yeah,
just
there's
haven't
these
gotten
beautiful
around to it.
thighs. These very muscular, beautiful thighs. This guy
Also,
has.
there's like some
Chase
animation
dancing.
Yeah.
to like
This
the
is good.
thighs.
This is good.
This is how I feel during the unstructured parts of Zumba when we all are just kind of supposed to run around the room.
I have a strange intimacy with this scene because I had to recreate it sprite by sprite for our intro video. I had to actually like completely build it up sprite by sprite.
Did you have to take some breaks and cool off?
Oh yeah.
This isn't in the current intro video, right?
Oh, it is. Absolutely.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I forgot.
Well,
This is so good it's in both our intro videos.
It's got a bunch of. Well,
It's our joining clip.
Yeah, but we earned it.
Thank you, by the way,
Oh, would
Expert
you
Casual.
not?
I just had like am I having a stroke moment where I thought that like the floor there was actually a wall, and then I was like, what are those stools doing there?
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
You could see how I thought that. Yeah.
Yeah, if I were a scared little boy who didn't
Well, it
know what
doesn't really
computer was.
follow Horizon lines of art rules.
Well, you gotta look at the dancers. Why are you even looking at the stools?
I'm trying to not think about the dancers. I'm getting too yiked up.
I'm checking out the pert behind of the guitar player.
I want to look at some more ladies up
there
close.
on the stage. Check that out.
Reggie Bob. Yeah. The band's
Yeah, I
name is
don't think we're gonna have. Oh, you know who else I remember we were fixated on in 2020 is this guy with the big hair and the huge mustache.
Oh, green hair, green shirt man. Yeah,
Green shirt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And his smug little date.
Whenever
Yeah.
you're ready, Jess, you can just say stop.
Oh, is that how it
We'll
works?
stop.
Yeah, but
She's got her
but
boobs
I'm
on her
not
arm.
ready.
She's just resting them.
Well,
That's gotta feel good.
mission accomplished.
Don't stop.
Do you think Sid Wallace can dance that well in real life?
Yes. He's also that ripped.
Oh man, look how he sits. That is a very powerful set.
Yeah.
Well, when you have thighs that hard, you can sit in 3 positions, and that's one of them.
Would you like to come back to my place?
Doing legs
With
all the
no
time.
question mark.
Yes.
Big yes.
Here we go, gang.
Okay.
Now, if you got your kids watching, this is a great time to put them to bed because things are about to get a little rude.
Bye.
Rude.
Oh,
Do people do this in real life?
this is what I do,
They
kiss a
kiss?
girl. I don't know what to do here. Grayson,
Oh, hold on.
be my
Oh,
wingman.
God. I don't know either. Yes, you can kiss.
Standing outside the room.
And then whatever she says next, say yes.
After a tender
He
embrace,
rubbed her ass.
she murmurs.
Would you like to come in for a while?
No.
I'm a good Christian boy.
No.
She looks at you and says,
Come over and have a seat.
wait, outside.
More adventure games.
All right, Jess. Type nay Jezebel.
More adventure games need to start with
Get behind me!
fucking in the first 10
Understand
minutes.
Jezebel.
I
Absolutely.
didn't read the Bible. I don't know
All right,
the story.
Sit next to girl. Talk, and we'll finally get to know her name after a long whirlwind romance.
Look at him sitting awkwardly.
Oh,
His hands in
yeah,
his
hold
lap.
on. Let me reenact this. It's like,
Give me the. You know those freaks who like on Twitter sometimes will like draw the like stick figure renderings over photos to like show people's body language to show who's like alpha and who's beta and stuff. Yeah, I mean I feel like that's what we're getting here at some level. So
I am not familiar with
those are great. Well, I'm in a lot of groups.
Oh, yeah.
So what we do here?
Yeah, group stuff. I get it.
I'll talk
Oh, see, I've never been in this situation. I don't know what to do.
in a small voice of despair.
Ooh, the lovely Stacy says to you.
You know, John, this vacation has been beautiful for me. Except
sorry. I'm not picking up. I'm not picking up the despair. I'm not picking.
Okay,
up the
sorry.
despair.
And it's small. It's small. This is hard acting. Okay.
Let me set you up again. In a small voice of despair, the lovely Stacy says to you.
You know, John, this vacation has been beautiful for me, except for one thing.
What's that, Stacy?
Sex.
No, that's not what she says. She lost an earring. Very important to me.
As a woman, I lost an earring today that is very important to me.
You lost your hearing.
Can you say that? Yeah, can you say that with a little more woman?
Yeah.
I lost an earring today that is very important.
No, I need like more. Bring it up. Really persist.
I lost an earring today.
Turn up the
That is
va-va-voom.
very important to me. Oh, sorry, the va-va-voom.
Yeah.
I lost an earring today that is very important to me.
That's right out vocal fry.
I've searched everywhere, and for the life of me, I just can't find it.
Blah, blah,
I
blah,
know
blah,
it
blah,
was
blah.
on when I left the room, but I didn't notice it missing until just before walking into the hotel lobby.
That was Johnny wanking into the
We were wanking on the way in.
We were honking on Bobo.
I know I'd be honking on Bobo if I could find it.
Now, Jess?
Okay.
This is where everyone else in the chat, close your eyes or put your hands over your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Ben, you can look. You can look, but only through your fingers.
Okay.
You're gonna kiss repeatedly and just keep kissing.
Okay.
Because he's not like kiss,
why-
Oh, just kiss and then don't say
kiss,
it
then-
up top.
Yeah,
That's not how it works. Just
Not a
kiss
good
once,
one.
kiss again, kiss again, kiss again.
This is what's written on my hand every time I go into any sort of romantic encounter. I'm just like, oh no, sweaty palms. Kiss what?
The ladies, I like this from Fleming. The ladies are always getting rid of John with the old "go find my ring in the sand."
Oh, atomic
Whoa!
cloud.
Okay,
The heat of passion begins to overcome you. Kiss more.
again.
Yes.
Kaboom. As you embrace, your eyes begin to roll back in your head.
Holy shit! What a kiss!
I mean, it's a mushroom cloud of a kiss.
Her lips are drugged.
Oh, you thought you'd been kissed by the best until this.
Yeah, that last kiss.
Kissed by the
Terrible.
best.
This music is a little porny, isn't it?
Kissed by the best on the brain.
Kiss by the best.
I just keep kissing Grayson? Oh, here it
Yeah.
is. You think to yourself,
My.
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 I was literally telling my husband about this the other night, saying
Kissing him sequentially.
I've repeatedly.
The
Wow,
excitement
there
and
really
romance
is
of
a
the
heaven
evening will
on
be
earth.
forever emblazoned on your memory. Good for him. You think to yourself, this really is a heaven on earth.
So what? Casual. So what does this have to do with submarines again?
We'll get there. Don't worry. All this boring sex stuff will be dispensed with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Just
man.
blank stare
Hey,
straight ahead.
Hey, fellas, who hasn't been in this situation?
Whom amongst us?
Post-nut fog.
Yeah.
Wasn't he eating peanuts?
Where's
Oh, what are we doing
my
now?
post-nut snack?
We're gonna stand, and
In
then
the
there's
place
a
where you
note
live?
on the table, or I think, or the desk.
Oh, the shirt's. Oh.
Look at table.
You see a glass top coffee table sitting on a beautiful hand-woven rug.
I think you can just get note. I don't know if you.
Get note.
This is absolutely a stride of pride.
Oh, it's a
Dear John, thanks for making my vacation so wonderful. You were sleeping so peacefully, I just couldn't bring my woman self to wake you. I have urgent business to tend to and must leave. I wish you the best and hope we meet again soon. Love,
Wow.
Stacy. By the way, I am a mom.
This is still my favorite bit. You read it and discard it. Just throw it on
this
the
was-
ground.
Oh,
This
no,
was-
we got make the bed. Make the bed.
Yeah.
Get your point.
Make the bed. I remember this. I remember this.
Yeah, this is something we were very keen on.
This was so good. Make bed. The maids take care of that.
Next.
Don't, and then type. Go to the text parser and type. Don't leave tip.
you see, this is where I'm remembering now specific conversations from when we played this like 4.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Like I remember, and the same joke popped into my head again. It's like, no need to flush toilets; they'll do that for you. And that's exactly what I said 4.5 years ago.
Now we can. I guess you could. I don't know, fool around in here. I think you can leave now at this point, though.
No need to do that. You won't find a thing.
Is that a turlet or a closet?
I love that beautiful Wallsian,
Nice closet.
writing there. The prose, a closet.
Thank you, expert casual and
Look,
TCAP.
closet.
Nice, yeah, I mean that is great.
It's a closet. What the fuck do you expect?
White closet. He's like Hemingway. He just tells you what you need to know.
Yeah. Old Man and the Iceman. Iceman and the sea. There it is.
Iceman and the me.
Iceman and the sea.
Well, that door swung open.
All right, well,
Now, that's the life I want to live. That bather on the towel there.
Now,
pink
I believe
Speedo.
this is where the earring.
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Everyone, slow down. Jess,
I
don't get in
remember this.
trouble.
is
Don't
it
get in
that blue
trouble.
pixel? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the twinkler.
Look sand. Look glimmer.
You pick the object up, and sure enough, it's an earring.
Earring.
Yeah, this
Now, you want to
I
look into it. Look earring.
I missed this, and we had to replay this whole sequence.
Do you think that as an English-speaking group of people that earring should be 2 words?
No.
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 No?
But yes.
Yes.
But I think each
I
other
actually-
should be one word.
I take
Yes,
it back.
okay.
I agree with.
I think everything should be one word. When I say a sentence, it should just be one.
Yeah,
One word, one
we
planet,
had a
one
baby,
word.
It's a boy.
One planet,
We
one
had a
word.
baby. Shut up.
I had to get it out before Sarah did. I knew if I didn't say it that Sarah would, and I had to get it
Oh
out.
my god, I was behind. You caught me slipping.
That's just the lag.
I'm normally the first Bob We Had a Baby Eats a Boy, but it's nice to have some competition for once. Oh my god, that's funny.
After carefully removing the top, discovered the
This is the other
earrings.
thing. That, yeah, you have to also know that this is a secret capsule.
Yes.
Look inside the earring and get film inside the earring.
It's the movie The Matrix.
Inside the earring is a tiny roll of microfilm.
Mercy. I'm just a small town naval officer.
Undercover. Why is he thinking in quotes?
But for who?
Well,
You wonder-
she was undercover earlier.
Oh, yeah.
If you get my drift.
Some human intelligence gathering in there. Let's see. Get film.
Get film.
Remove the microfilm. Look at film. A roll of microfilm.
Nice. I think that's all we need. We can
Film. Okay.
leave. Go left, young man.
Damn, it looks like a battery.
Kelly cartoon. Today's no good. Undercover agents. Latest fad. Undercover agents. We're gonna go all the way left to the huts,
Jabba?
past the volleyball net. Don't
Face
Look at the girl,
down.
look at the girl, look at the girl.
Don't
Oh, wait.
leer. Don't leer at any women.
Oh.
Wow.
Whew.
Boy,
Who's they and why are they making them like that anymore?
it's weird how, like, at least a Leisure Suit Larry game playfully objectifies the women. Whereas this is just like, it's just
This
matter of
is
factly doing it.
just
And it's
like-
much worse.
We all think that normally when we see them.
Now go past these two. We don't care about these two.
Yeah, come on.
These look like perfectly
No,
fine huts.
keep going up. Go north,
thought I was
young
still
man.
going.
I remember wanting to go into these so bad. We
Now
had
look
to go
at the
this way.
bottommost hut here. Look door.
This is the door to your
Hut.
hut, number 6.
To your hut. Number
How
6.
many Sierra games start with you on an island?
This
Got to
is a
be
beautiful
most
hut.
of them.
Glass
beautiful
bottom
hut.
boat.
Why
Wow,
didn't we
three
have sex here?
We didn't check in yet.
We should have.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing here? We want to open the closet on the right.
Oh, really?
Well, look at the closet first. Let's see how he describes
This is
it.
where you keep your clothes.
Okay.
Point to the green shirt.
Hold on. It's here.
Sorry, that is a green shirt. Please change the red shirt.
That's Spencer's gift arts, yes.
Oh, you know what?
Okay.
Open it. We just soft locked. I'm just kidding, Jess. That was okay.
That was funny, Grayson.
Yeah, good job, Grayson.
Yeah, Grayson, you're doing a great job.
Way to
We all
hang in
like
with
that.
the big dogs.
Keep it up,
Yeah, you're
Grayson.
hanging in with a big dog.
Yeah,
The dogs are big here.
the only person here with a real job, so you just keep laughing it up, Ben.
Wow.
Grayson,
Wow.
I've brought in more revenue for my company than you've even thought about in a year.
Yeah, you don't even know how much.
Hold on. You brought in more than $400.
My place, it's funny you would bring
Just
this up
over.
because my place of work recently gave us some interesting data on how much each of us is costing them as employees.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I bet that made you feel very sympathetic.
It made me feel
Like a
valued.
real human.
Is that
Yeah.
a prelude to like a promotion or?
Probably so. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
probably. They just want to let me
Honey-
know that you cost us money every time you walk through the door and bring nothing
Yeah.
back.
Now we want to look pocket in the closet and get the book and look. It's in a book.
There's a little black book in the pocket. Get book.
Yep.
Get the book.
And then look a book.
Look a book. General Braxton. GG.
That
Baloney.
number is not random. We can ignore it. And GG Baloney.
A
we'll call her
3-star lady in our black book.
I don't know many.
What do you think the stars are for?
What is it? Yeah. What do the stars mean?
This is a RFK Jr. style book where he has like just a long list of women and like
Yeah.
short notes on her.
It's like GG.
You think the
Baloney.
stars would be under the
I
general's name?
killed a mule with her.
Yeah, each
Soft-
star is with how many,
How many
pieces
animals
of
they've
road
killed.
Yeah.
Sawed
How
off
many
a porpoise's
road
tail with
kills
her one time.
You did thanks with.
At your leisure, Jess, go to your nightstand, open the nightstand, look in the nightstand. We're looking to get the card and the change in there.
See your ID card, some change. Yard.
Get the card.
change.
A card's important. We have to submit it. for
Everyone, hold
inspection.
on. I'm a little T-Pat had a very funny joke. We all have to take a moment to
okay,
enjoy
okay.
this. Everyone
Okay.
turn and look at
Okay.
the chat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So good.
Oh, that's
Very good.
funny.
That's
Very
funny.
good.
You know what?
And I'm not going to read it for the YouTube later.
That's right.
It's-
YouTube
that's-
audience just have
you're
to wonder.
You just have to
Disrespect.
enjoy. You just have to enjoy it on Twitch. There's a magic to seeing it live. If you're watching this later on YouTube, you'll never
That's true,
know.
actually.
You'll never
That's
know
true.
what that hilarious joke that I'm a little T-Pat said.
Gang, I'll write in the description for the video. Don't worry.
Jess, I'm not
No.
sabotaging your VOD.
You know
like,
what's
like-
I hope you'll
crazy?
remember that.
This is actually going to turn into a creepy pasta.
You can leave at your pleasure. Go back to the hotel entrance. We're gonna buy the Times, that old fish wrapper from the newsstand.
You made that joke 4 years ago.
Yeah, I love saying fish wrapper.
Your jokes are all the same.
I'm almost positive
Timeless.
I learned fish wrapper from like a 1970s issue of Mad Magazine. I'm almost positive when I was like 10 years old. And I'm just,
How
I
are
just
we
like
fish
all
wrapper.
changed in 4 years? Like, what sort of sad
Well, I would
reality
say
is that?
in some ways I've changed for the worse, but in most ways I'm the same.
I've changed in the sense that I've had COVID 3 times.
Yeah, that's true. And he tried to give it to me twice.
They-
That's
Yeah, we were there one
you do
on
save
this very
COVID for
stream
Grayson.
next door.
What
Yeah.
was the second time that I almost gave you COVID?
You got it recently, but and then we
Did
met
you
up
cough
for
into a
wedding.
bottle and throw it into
You
the
didn't-
sea
I
where you thought he was
already
sailing?
past COVID
But
like
you
for
didn't
2 weeks
because
at
you
that
didn't
point.
time it
Give me a
correctly.
break.
You didn't time it correctly.
Give me a break.
You didn't time it.
Are you saying you tried to give me COVID at my own wedding?
Sarah, I've got a question for you. Did no
Yeah.
one get COVID at your wedding? Was it a rare
No,
wedding?
no one told me if they did.
That's the
Which,
polite
if you
thing
get
to do.
COVID, you should say it.
No, that was years
No,
ago.
not nowadays.
Crazy.
It's 2110. Who cares?
It's crazy. Everybody gets COVID at weddings. How is
Not
that
me.
possible?
I didn't.
No,
get
but
COVID at
when
the
it's
wedding.
outside,
Grayson.
when it's
We're all tired.
outside, it's not
Yeah, but
as
there was a
COVID-y.
reception for 5 hours inside, and the power turned off.
The power turned
Yeah,
off and
it's
it absorbed the COVID. It
Oh,
absorbed it.
Just,
The darkness
All right.
got darker because of our COVID.
Jess, I hope your VOD viewers like our little recap of Sarah's wedding.
Yeah,
I got married on 2 weeks ago.
that is
All right.
fantastic. Congratulations.
So we wanted
Thank
to buy the
Thank
Times.
you.
I don't know if this might just be for points. I don't know if it's for anything.
Reading the front page, you learned the Cold War between the USSR and the United States.
It's heating up in 2110.
Heat up. Yeah, I mean,
It's
I guess it was cold for a while.
to say it was even heating up in 1990, it was like basically over.
This is that global warming again, David.
The Russian-supported radical terrorist group led by that person has taken the United States ambassador to the Middle East as hostage.
Okay.
You further learn that the terrorist group is demanding $10 million ransom in order to purchase arms.
The U.S. sell them arms.
What are
Is
legs
that what they're
going
worth?
for these days?
Is
This
there a
is
Mr. Arms?
during George H.W. Bush. He would
that's
never
right.
do such a thing.
Well, yeah, if only Bad Boy Carter were still in power, he would do it.
1,000 points of light. Not gone debt.
Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
Not be prudent.
Yeah, like 10 million in 2110 will get you like a quarter of a handgun.
Not even
Which is the only thing
they.
they sell in 2110.
A bullet that's already been bit.
Yeah, once President Kamala takes our guns away and puts them into little pieces that we have to buy
and
$10 million
3D
each.
print.
Yeah.
Frankly, we have to use them as 3D printer ink if we want other ones.
Yeah. All right, so they're gonna shoot our
Sorry.
ambassador. That's fine.
I like the specific, like this is what terrorist groups do well is when they're really specific with a threat like this.
Yeah.
You know, the shot through the head and body dumped in front of the U.S. Embassy.
Shot through the head and his body dumped in front of the U.S. Embassy.
Ambassador. That's like Rahm Emanuel. Fine. That
In response to the Soviet naval buildup in the Mediterranean.
That's close.
Very close. They came so close.
They changed the
were
spelling
so
in
close.
2110.
They were
updated
so
it.
close. They were so close.
Yeah, I mean, on a test, I would circle that, but I wouldn't count off.
No.
The United States has ordered its 7th fleet into the area. First 6 didn't work. The president has vowed that if the ambassador is not released unharmed within a reasonable amount of time, the United States will not hesitate to take an aggressive military stance against the cowardly perpetrators. After reading the paper and discarding it, you think to yourself, this is really
Wow.
something.
The maid
That's the
will
news,
clean
all
that
right.
up.
It's really something. And it all relates to me.
That's the thing. JW gets out of the he goes on vacation for a few days and then terrorists.
The world
come in.
falls apart.
Okay.
Now, so we if we go to the hotel lobby, we will learn that we got a message from General Braxton.
Oh,
Open
Jess
door.
voiced General Braxton. I remember that.
Oh, I did. What was it? I think I know about General Braxton.
Yeah,
only
yeah.
have, like, two-
Yeah, you'll
I
find
could
it.
coach you. I remember what he
Oh,
sounded
Mr.
like.
Westland, I have an urgent message for you.
It's called directing when it's acting. Then.
It's from a
not coaching.
General Braxton. He informs you.
Not a specific one, even.
Take the message to the clerk. He reads, call immediately. Was that it?
Yeah.
Call
That's the one.
immediately. General Braxton. You read and discard it. Just
Uh,
Clean it up.
Please
Hey,
call the maid.
Hey, Paul, you see this? Call immediately. Whoosh. Crash.
Where is phone?
Where is phone? You've left me a response.
go to back to
no, use phone.
There's a phone?
Yeah.
There's a bee.
There's a phone available in your hut, sir. Man.
Okay, well, go back to your hut. Use phone. Lear at phone. Wow, what a phone. They don't make phones like that
They
anymore.
don't make them like us anymore.
It's a phone.
Yeah, don't you dare, Jess. Don't you dare.
Woo!
Woo!
Oh, it's the same hot-looking native lady.
Naive
Let
girl.
her walk. Leave her alone.
He just wants to show off that JW can walk diagonally, which is not true.
She goes, I have a boyfriend.
Yeah, most men.
He's
cannot
from the
walk.
island.
That's true.
Okay. So phone. What do you think? If we look at phone, what just say it is a phone?
We'll find out.
Auga.
Phone. This is your phone.
It's not really
Please
mine,
point
though,
to
is
the
it?
red phone.
use a phone. Oh, wait. We have to actually remember this number.
Tell it to you.
What do you say?
555-8000.
202.
I can just tell it to you. I have it in my walkthrough.
Okay, well, then Grayson, by all means. Let's see. Use a phone.
Okay.
1.
No, 1.
202.
2.
555.
2729.
2729.
I think you can put the dashes in as
After
well.
a few rings, someone on the other end answers. The voice bellows, General Braxton here. What can I do for you?
Want to talk man or talk general? Talk man.
Talk generally about men.
You identify yourself to the general and tell him that you have received his massage. After the mutual hello
Oh, this crap.
and how have you been? Greetings. The general
How's the
says,
sex?
Sorry to cut your leave short, but we're in the middle of an explosive situation.
Expulsive situation. It is typoed. It is expulsive.
It's expulsive.
It's an expulsive situation.
Due to the sensitive nature of what we're dealing with, I can't give any details over the phone.
Too expulsive?
I need you here in Washington as soon as possible. Report to the maximum security briefing room. After acknowledging your orders, you say your goodbyes and hang up the phone.
Click.
Click.
Great Adam Sandler movie.
Yes, you got there.
Another
Okay.
joke we probably made 4 years ago.
I bet we absolutely did.
Oh, yeah. There's sometimes some jokes are always good.
Some jokes are timeless, yeah.
Yeah. Like all
Yeah.
of the jokes in Little Nicky.
All the jokes we say on stream.
That's why we're saying them all again.
Okay, now use the phone again.
No.
You have to call
No.
yeah.
Now this one was not saved in the walkthrough, but it's the dinghy shop. Was it 800? No.
555-8000.
555-8000.
Okay. Use.
531-8008.
Was it
1,
1?
2. I don't know what the
And the last one's a 0.
Oh, no.
What's the 0? Oh, is it in the black?
Was there?
There's another walkthrough. It's funny because this one right above this gives us this walkthrough gives us General Braxton's number, but does not give us.
Wait, Andrew, show me dinghy. Did any other SCI Zero games have diagonal walk cycles? I think that Colonel's Bequest does, doesn't it?
This other walkthrough doesn't give us.
Let me open up Scum VM on my computer.
Maybe just call 555. It's a local call. Maybe so.
Let's see what happens. All right. So let's open up. I'll just turn off the sound here. Colonel.
We did it.
Yeah,
Go
it's
Sinky
just
Dinky.
555. Yeah.
Oh, I don't
help
have
you?
Colonel's Bequest installed on here,
Wow.
but I do have Conquest of Camelot.
Yeah,
so let's
Quest
see
for
if,
Glory 2 definitely does. Oh, wait.
Click.
Did I get it?
Conquest of Camelot is beautiful.
Can I help you? Get boat?
Talk man. I think you just talk man. Or that is fine too.
You're told to meet the dinghy in front of the hotel entrance.
Click.
Conquest of Camelot does not have it.
Click. It's a good Adam Sandler movie.
Let's see, Police Quest 2, The Vengeance.
Saved a woman's life in front of that earlier.
Where did I go wrong?
Jeff,
I
you're out
ogled
of
the
control.
babe.
You're out
Look
of
at those
control, Jeff.
pixies. Look at those pixel little dots.
You mean her beautiful
They took
eyes?
care.
That's
They
what
took
I'm
care.
Her
Looky
beautiful
here.
eyes. Oh, this
Yeah,
guy,
you're a good guy.
This guy's good.
The captain of your boat.
This guy's good.
Next stop, Tahiti Airport. Goodbye,
And
best.
I can't believe we have to
part of
leave.
the
Yeah,
game.
there goes the best
All-
part of the
all
game.
downhill. It just-
Well, there's one great thing that's
Yes.
coming.
Just like literally 2 words.
It's something that you do. Well, I know those two words that you're thinking of.
I know what Ben's talking.
As you climb to
Oh, yeah?
45,000 feet
It's
above
what
the
you do
South
before you
Pacific.
enter the submarine.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You sit
I know
back
that.
and begin to relax for the long flight. I hope there's not a terrorist attack. Soon you find yourself asleep, like in Police Quest 2. So you find yourself sleeping, dreaming of the island paradise you just left.
Is he raw dogging this flight? Did he invent raw dogging?
dogging this flight.
Did he invent raw dogging?
Did I mention, like earlier when we were talking about raw dogging flats, that I raw dogged my flat to Europe a couple of months ago?
How did it feel?
It was not
8
great.
hours?
It was 10 hours just staring straight ahead. But you know,
What'd you think about?
What'd you think about in the
What'd
sky?
I tried not
about?
to think.
How'd
in
that
the
go?
sky?
Pretty good.
Nice. That's
We
a
got
form
just
of meditation. Yeah.
Hey, moral recordings. Okay, what do I do? I'm here.
Did this guy say anything to us? Talk?
Now, Jess, I want to ask a very important question. How many save games have you made at this point?
One.
Because I hope it was 20. Okay,
Technically.
good.
Okay, what do I do? Grayson.
So he's supposed to
Tell about fun.
because the walkthrough says wait for the driver to arrive. Say yes. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Yes.
It is my
I certainly
responsibility
am.
to look at your identification, sir.
Show identification.
Ugh.
Closer to thanks you as he returns it and says, "Please have a seat, Commander."
Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Is this the wrong
Excuse me, sir. Could you please stop walking close to the sensor and opening and shutting our door?
They did not go around the car, by the way. They did not do a full circle.
Do 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 do.
Wow, that's crazy. What is that? Five?
Not a very busy day at the Pentagon.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of spots.
Definitely remember me.
All
Yeah.
There's a
7
lot of
employees are there. Yeah.
They can only fit what, like 10, 12 people at most.
They couldn't fit another row of parking in. Lots of people working from home today.
Well, this
Yeah.
is after this is
it's
like
20 it's 20
100 years after
Yeah.
COVID.
long after.
Yeah, everyone's
What are you doing?
remoting into the Pentagon. Kiss man. Okay,
Okay.
what are we doing here? Talk to man
to
and show
man.
ID.
Sir, I must see your proper
Cat.
ID. Give ID.
Cat cam.
Is that Oscar?
Give
It's
card.
little Oskies.
Show card. You hand your ID to the guard. Guard lists your ID and returns it. Thank you very much, Commander. You've been expected.
We've
Get
been
a trick
expecting you.
Operation Trick Trap.
Oh,
You
is
can
this
fall
not
into here.
the wrong card situation yet?
The wrong card is later, I think.
Operation
But you can
wrong
hand it to
card?
somebody and they won't give it back, and you have to remember to get it from them on your way out, I think.
Yeah. No, it's I remember. It's after this. It's after
Yeah,
this.
but like they kind of clue you into it because you do
I think
it
it's in
several
this
times.
hallway. I think it's
Yeah.
in this hallway.
What's
I
it?
feel like
yes.
I'm back home.
It's
Sir,
this guy.
I must see your ID.
It's
Now
this
he
guy.
won't give it back to us.
Yeah.
Hand your ID to the card. Thank you very much. You may pass through.
He shoves it in his pocket.
Must keep your ID until after the briefing.
Oh, you have
Okay.
to get briefed, and then you have to.
Go right, young man.
It's just like there's
I got
some,
briefed earlier.
More
My.
about debriefing. We
And
go
open that door. Open that door. This
Oh,
is the
this is
submarine
good.
school.
Welcome, John. Sorry to cut short your lead, but the matter before us is of utmost importance.
Oh, these are some long
I'll throw in the he
monologues.
says and stuff. Go ahead, Jess.
Have a seat, John.
Yeah.
I'll bring you up to date.
He says, General Braxton speaks.
This meeting has been called due to the recent kidnapping of Ambassador Richard, I guess you could spell it Lloyd like that, by a terrorist. Yes.
By a real name, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He continues.
Our intelligence has located the compound where the ambassador is being held, and for security reasons, that information will not be disclosed at this meeting. The president has sent the U.S. 7th Fleet to the Mediterranean, got it? As a
I got it.
diversion. Our job is to rescue the ambassador by taking advantage of a well-conceived covert operation codenamed ICEMAN.
Slurp.
The name.
Well, you.
Hey, Grayson, check this out. Directing his attention to you, the general says.
I love the little theatrical stage directions that are.
Also,
peppered in.
it's not needed. It's a dialogue thing. It says the name of it. That's just dialogue. You don't have to say he says, because it's like writing in a comic book like
book.
bubble. It's like, then Spider-Man said.
That'd be great though.
That would be
It'd be like
awesome.
Siri
I would be
saying
way
says-
more comic.
Spider-Man
Yeah.
quips Riley.
He continues.
Thwippingly, Spider-Man replies, You're temporarily assigned to the nuclear attack submarine USS Black Hawk. your rendezvous
He says.
with the boat at Pearl Harbor.
Give me
Heard of it?
pictures of Iceman.
The papers authorizing your assignment are in the sealed manila envelope. Is that how you spell manila? I guess it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Is that 2 L's? But no, we're good.
No,
okay,
no,
on
we're
the
good,
table
we're
in
good.
front of you.
The general continues.
You'll have to report only to the captain of the USS Black Hawk, Jonathan Hawkins. I can only think of one first name.
Finalizing your orders, the general tells you.
The details of the mission are locked in the safe of the Black Hawk. And finally, I'm sorry.
And finally, he asks.
Commit the numbers 13-4 to memory.
Is that
that-
random?
Is that random?
Someone write
No.
that down. I'm
It's not
opening up
random. No,
notepad.
it's in our walkthrough. Don't worry about it.
It's in our walkthrough.
Calm down. Everyone calm down.
At this
Shut
time,
up!
This time, Jill, I turned the meeting over to Forrest Whitaker of the Central Intelligence Agency.
All right, let me be Forrest.
I'll be the narrator.
Yeah.
I'll be me.
And
Sarah.
I'll
All right,
watch.
great. Okay, let's trade chairs. Okay, good.
The agent directs this conversation to you and says,
Westland, our intelligence has verified this compound as the one where Ambassador Richard Lloyd is being held. Next,
he continues.
you must make contact with a beautiful female agent who will. She's gonna be in a disguise that will very much fool you. You must use the code name Iceman. She will have in her possession. She also is gonna have her eyes crossed. In her possession,
The
a
opposite
map
way.
directing you.
Elaborates.
Next, next slide, please.
No.
Now the agent amplifies.
From Pearl, you will set a
Girl,
course.
what? Which girl?
You will set a course heading 30 degrees latitude and 170 degrees longitude. Not until reaching these coordinates. Well, next slide, I guess.
I've been to this presentation.
I guess.
The agent indicates.
Check out this shapely sub. This is the USS Blackhawk. What separates this attack sub from the others is a device that we use in the 2110s called the electronic noise cancellation.
I have that on my earbuds.
Dude, I dropped a transducer earlier.
The transducer is attached. It is, all right, I'm going to, a quick aside. It is so funny to me the things that this game thinks you're going to be interested in. All right.
Please tell me how
Slower.
attached.
The transducer is attached to the drive shaft where it picks up generated noise and then it feeds the noise. That's enough.
He concludes.
I'll turn it back to General Braxton. I'll see you
wait.
on the links.
So I'll be General Braxton. Sarah, you do the narrator. Ben, you read the score aloud periodically. Grayson, you take 5.
Okay.
Good
Right.
stuff.
All right.
Just 1 5. Now that you've completed submarine school, it'll be
56 of
necessary
300.
to be checked out on a few of the control room systems aboard the Black Hawk. Although you've completed, oh wait, that's I thought it changed. The system qualification will entitle you to earn your gold dolphins.
He adds.
Well, gentlemen,
He says.
that concludes this meeting. Remember, Westland, time is of the essence. Goodbye and good luck to you.
Da 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 da.
The score is 56 of 300.
How you doing over
You
there,
have
Grayson?
completed
Doing great. I got myself a
1/8.
drink.
What do you got there, Grayson?
It's just it's tonic water with a little OJ in it. It's a little
Ooh.
mocktail,
Oh.
kind of.
A little MT.
A little empty.
I'm curious.
It'll be empty soon enough.
Glug 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 glug.
Is it possible that
That sounds
submarine
great,
school
Grayson.
is actually what the Navy
It's very
calls
good.
it? I'm Googling
Yeah.
submarine school. Yeah, it is actually. It's called Naval Submarine School.
Oh,
that's a bummer.
hoisted.
Well, here's the thing. What else would you call it? It's a submarine. It's the school for it.
I would call it Submersible School because that
Submersible
sounds
school.
like it could be any kind of submersible vessel.
Yeah, but it's not. It's the submarine.
You don't think you learn about other things that can go underwater? Like,
Oh
no?
no.
I mean, you've been to boat school. You didn't talk about other things that
Just
float.
your estimation. My estimation of you is just dwindling rapidly at this point.
And mine's growing.
I'm staying the same.
All right, good.
Averages out, I guess. You're
Again,
fine.
I'll get averages out to yeah. That's not bad. I'll take it.
Yeah,
All right,
steady.
stand up.
Steady state Jess, we call him.
Take the water glass. Take the water glass.
Snappy salute.
Yo, Glory. Get out of here.
Okay.
Check out that water glass. Get water glass. Yeah. Oh, you
Hey.
can.
You can't even walk there. I'm trapped.
You want to get did we get the envelope?
Pick up the envelope off the desk.
That's all you need. You can walk outside. Now,
It's not to be open until you're aboard the plane in Hawaii.
It's not to be
That
open
is
until
a
you're
very
on a-
nicely drawn flag.
It
I
is a
agree.
well-drawn
Yeah.
flag.
it's not to be opened until you're on a public space on an airplane, or is it a military airplane? Okay, so we need to get our ID. But he might give us the wrong one. He can, that's the thing. He can give us.
Oh, yeah,
not
yeah,
only
yeah.
do we have to do this, he could
Pulls
give
out
us the wrong
an
one.
ID.
Yeah, it gives a clue.
fumbling.
It gave a
It does give
clue.
a clue.
It gives a
Quickly
clue. It
fumbles.
gives a clue. He
No, we're
fumbles.
not Major
Our
General Marcus
cover
J. Hood.
name is Marcus J. Hood. Mark
No.
Hood was a
Give it
Sierra
back. Give it back.
guy, wasn't he? Give you the wrong one. The guard changes your ID for the one you have.
But look at it. Make sure.
Grayson, I think you're this guard.
I'm very sorry, sir.
He says.
Perfect.
Wait, well, look at our ID. Make sure we got it.
It would be great if you gave
There
you a
we go.
series of wrong IDs. With,
It's Donald J. Duck.
yeah, things get increasingly wild. Chris Baton. The whine of the elevator. Oh, I don't want to carry people up and down.
Now this is the we're approaching rapidly the part that Ben was teasing earlier, and what I think is it is the second highlight of it's in the graph of this game. It's like down, and then there's a little bump, and then it's just back to
Yeah, now, yeah.
And
There's
it's
a little,
real down.
There's one more little bump. The beautiful sunset you see.
That's true,
Beautiful
actually.
sunset.
That beautiful moment that you share with the captain.
Yeah.
This is how the Navy does promotions. It just hands you the wrong ID card. You board the plane for Pearl Harbor. After finding your seat, you settle back and drift in deep thought.
See, he's thinking.
Unbelievable. The magnitude of this operation is overwhelming. It's amazing. This one cowardly act of
Wow, they're still
kidnapping
using
and theft.
747s in
Wow.
2110.
They're perfect.
I will say it is kind of like a middle-aged dad thing to be like, we're to kind of wonder how fast you're traveling in an airplane.
Oh
Like,
my
we're supposed
God.
to go-
You know, you're saying that to a middle-aged dad.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
first of all, you
Yeah.
are. But like,
Yeah.
Play middle age.
I am
yeah.
a child at heart, first of all. So that doesn't apply to me. But when we flew with my parents to Germany a couple of months ago, my dad was upset, like all the way to the airport. He was just like, "So, what do you think our altitude will be for this?" I'm like, "I don't know."
I called it.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, it was absolutely discredited.
That was the most authentic dialogue Jim Walls wrote in this. Was he was like, if I were sitting in that seat, I would wonder if we were going the correct speed.
What I
Yeah.
like about it is that's a really dad question because it's just like it's manufacturing the perception that you know what's going on.
Yes, right.
Yes.
It's like oh, how fast? Oh, that's pretty fast. Yeah, that's a pretty good speed for a plane.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun, like just at that point, say it's like that sounds a little slow. I think I goose it a little more.
Yeah.
And it's the big 747 banks left. It's a big plane, guys.
And it flies right into my mouth with a scoop full of peas.
You better enjoy all these colors before we go off into a gray submarine for 12 hours.
All right, talk man.
I'm here to pick up Commander Westland.
See, this is, you show your ID, but if you have the other ID, it's like, whoops, I left that back on the continental United States.
I see your orders? No.
Show orders.
Oh, no!
I
thought we weren't supposed to show you by our orders.
Oh! Have a nice day.
We're going to show our driver our orders?
Loose hands makes lands. Loose hands ruin lands.
This is why Ben was concerned about the infrequent saves.
Yeah. You're gonna have to get on a save.
Look at this little Italian hand.
Some game has to have a quick save button, right? Like surely.
Okay. Oh,
why you do that to me?
No orders.
This driver needs to see our orders.
Don't lie to him. He's only doing his fucking job.
We're driving to Pearl Harbor.
You change into your uniform and stow your personal belongings in preparation.
Why didn't we see this? We already have a sprite of him with his shirt off. Here it is.
Salute.
Not proper to salute flag from here.
Too far away, a-hole.
Now this is
Why do you hate America?
Welcome to gangway first.
And when the man can see you.
Salute the flag?
No, flag first. You always salute the flag first.
Oh, that's stupid.
Proudly, you whip a snappy salute.
Just uses the same dialogue. That's bullshit.
You don't need to. It's actually kind of demeaning. You actually lost a point for that.
Salute in a silly way. Okay, talk to man.
No, salute him. No.
Good morning.
No.
Salute. Yeah.
A little late, he snarls.
Now, request permission. No.
Request permission to come aboard.
I think you have to type it out.
Grayson.
I think you have to type it out to get the points for it, though.
Oh no! It says permission.
You're not gonna get the full 300. That's why you have to.
We ruined it. Now Bear Speedrun's dead too.
The worst thing about missing this, though,
splits were so good,
is that it has a hilarious message where it's like, and you it has a dialogue box that's like, you get, oh, there it is.
Oh, perfect. You got it.
2 exclamation points.
The tone of this game is all over the place.
Yeah.
It has no voice. Yeah,
submarines with those support beams.
And the couch is still so
Those
funny.
basement support beams, like you're in a house.
Yeah, this is straight out of Ashley Furniture. The guys delivered it right up to the dock. And
They unwrapped it and it got puffier.
Yeah.
Why we have to do this, I don't know. But in one of the drawers, you can open drawer and get caliper.
To
check the captain's skull shape.
Skull, yeah. You have the brain pan of a stagecoach tilter.
Yeah.
Yeah, caliper.
The Vernier caliper.
Oh God.
Now the skylight.
Gotta be a Vernier.
And how huge this room is, and the ridiculous couch, of course, is things we were all obsessed with.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. It's literally and figuratively unbelievable.
So there's a bookshelf in here as well. We want to open bookshelf and get decoding book, and then save the game. The walkthrough suggests.
You should raw dog this game and only save the beginning and ending of streams.
No, bookshelf.
Well,
don't rog the game. No.
Nope. Hey, you remember this part of the game?
Yeah.
Top man. Okay, I'm gonna get more.
Oh, that's a great theory from Moral Recordings. Do you think Walls went on a cruise and expected the submarine cabins to be the same?
Excuse me, if you were paying attention to the credits at the start, thanked our U.S. Navy. So clearly,
it was a Navy fan cruise.
No, salute him first.
Wow, Grayson.
You salute them. Yeah.
Jess, you were wrong.
I would never salute a person if I were in the military.
Look, I know we had joke around on this stream. I'm not going to joke about this.
No, you never joke about saluting, and I respect you more for it.
Good morning.
So, baby, talk to man.
Like
who is that?
Down I go.
Okay, here we are. We're back, baby.
It's like we never left. So we want calipers from the drawer and the decoding book from the bookshelf.
Okay, open drawer. Get caliper. Open.
This game doesn't have a lot of music in it, but what that does is it provides a lot of space for your mind to fill it.
So where's
it creates a void.
Right? There's a little music here, right?
I guess that's a bookshelf.
I get very, very quiet audio on my end. I don't know if chat has different.
Oh, I maybe I should turn up my audio.
I'm going to do the same thing now that I'm really thinking about it.
Is 1 the loudest volume?
One is the loudest. Ben!
You ever know? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, we did get. We got the book, the decoding book.
Yeah.
He's almost loud as.
Did we save the game?
Oh, we should.
I'm not hearing any volume.
I also had to jack up the Discord sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to turn up the Discord sound all the way to 200.
It's still kind of quiet on my
recording. Okay, so I saved.
Oh, hello.
Grayson.
This is a whole new
now.
experience.
Take a nap.
We have to do submarine control shit at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me ask you
Lays me down easy.
we didn't talk about a finishing up time tonight. How late is this? The
100%, right?
100% of the game.
This is straight through.
Yeah.
We're going.
Okay.
I mean,
However long it takes.
Let's fumble through the submarine control part that's coming up.
Grayson, you're not getting tired, are you?
No. And because here's the thing, I'm not going to be here next week, and I don't want people to say that I never even was here for one of the difficult parts. So
weird that Grayson's not going to be here next week when the going gets
that's
hard.
pretty interesting that Grayson's not going to be here next week.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I committed, I'd commit. But
Yeah. I mean, I haven't looked at my calendar for next week yet, but I'm sure I'll be free.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
But you don't have anything important to do in your life.
And I'm actually auditioning tonight.
Is this where I went?
Yeah.
Okay. The captain greets you. Who's the captain?
Welcome aboard, Commander Westland. Your credentials are admirable.
He beams.
We're proud to have you.
Ben and I are both the narrator.
Oh,
now.
Grayson was too.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're
We're
all
proud to have you as part of this team.
We have a foosball table here.
rambling on,
he says.
The success of this mission depends on how fast we can move.
Uh-oh.
Commander Westland,
He says.
by now you've both reviewed the documentation and familiarized yourself with the operation of the control board.
Thank you for the sub, Silver Street.
The training you received at Subs Marine School will come into play now.
He says. Thank you, Silver Streak.
Have a seat at the controls, John. It's time you learn to drive this baby. I'll give you every command as we get underway. Don't worry about
this
anything.
part is so good.
Believe me, John.
He continues.
By the time this mission is over, I guarantee you'll be an expert.
Oh,
We're
God.
through some of these dialogues.
I've never made it this far in the game before.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. All right, Jess. Now this is when the game gets really good and fun.
Okay.
So this is, we don't have to fight anybody here. So
I'll head slow.
press.
I can't wait to read the walkthrough next week.
This is all. I can just tell you what to press.
Okay.
So all ahead slow. Press the plus key once, and then wait for our speed to reach 5 knots.
Where's
What
that
is our
at?
speed? I don't know. Did you press the plus key once?
I don't know. What's the plus key? How much? Oh no,
That's
I'm
the
plus
steering,
key with you.
I'm steering wildly.
No, what's the plus key? It's
Okay, there you
the
go.
keyboard. The keyboard plus.
Yeah, now
There we
what?
Oh, here
Wait
we
for it
go.
to reach. Wait for it to reach 5 knots.
All right, we're at 5.
Okay. Press the right arrow key all the way to the right, and wait for our heading to turn 180,
102.
which is I think on the left.
104.
Yeah.
106.
And then bring it back to center when it's 180.
110. 112.
This is pod racing right here.
What was I going to? 140?
80.
180.
180?
You're in big trouble, Jess.
Oh no, I'm not prepared for this.
You're gonna have a great time playing this. This sucks that I have to read the walkthrough next week, Grayson.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing to me? That sucks, man.
I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Yeah,
I tagged myself
know.
out early.
I'm tapping you. Like, I know that you're not going to do it.
You should try anyway, Sarah.
No, I'm not going to, and I don't
David
want to.
TKI, how
respect
dare
that.
you?
There's a lot of pressure.
All right.
That's good. Almost there.
That's very funny.
All right. And all right. Very good.
Nailed it.
Okay, you should give us another order shortly.
Like curtly. Right
Change
full rudder.
Okay, so-
270.
Yeah. Here we go. More waiting.
This is great. I mean, this is really fun so far is the thing.
They get all the sex out of the way, and then you're stuck with this.
No. That
Wow, it sounds like
they get the
marriage.
All right, fine. Grayson, you did better than me.
Yeah, what were you gonna say? Something
I was gonna say like it's
yes.
like they got the sex out of the way for the good stuff.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like most stories like have the sex at the end where it's like, oh, this is your little treat for being
Yeah,
a good boy. But this is just like, here's the sex, and now
The
enjoy
edutainment.
a big brownie sundae of controlling a submarine in an engine not at all designed for it.
I'm honestly surprised that Jim Walls didn't have Johnny propose to Stacy after their one night stand.
Yeah. That's a lot.
I think
Not gonna get tied down.
Jim Walls, based off of Police Quest, has kind of an attraction to bad girls.
Yeah,
I think that's a big thing he likes.
I get it.
He struggles with justice, you know, and
The man
edging.
who knows what he wants. Okay, we're gonna press the plus key one time.
Lusky.
Oh, man.
Ooh, got a rumble.
This really makes your Roland soundboard or whatever really sing. This section is 80% of the advertised features as Winston works. State of the art in immersion. And I'm
Okay.
feeling it.
Type close hatch. Something.
I should kind of just dive without closing it. What do I do to dive? I want to try to dive with my hatch open.
Now, Jess, just trust me, you're going to die a whole lot.
Green board. Oh, green board is dive. Dive.
Rig planes for 10 degrees.
We want to. Up arrow goes down, inverted, and we're going to 200.
Watch that pitch, Johnny. Watch
A
that
much
pitch,
more fun
Johnny.
version of this at the Museum of Science and Industry called the Dive Trainer in the submarine area.
Watch that pitch, Johnny. Report when depth attained.
Type depth attained when you reach the required depth. It's me, Commander
360.
Westland.
We're doing
Okay.
it, gang. Hey, there's a link to our new podcast. If you've enjoyed listening to Ben and I talk, but haven't enjoyed the parts where Grayson and Sarah have been talking, we have a podcast for you. Ben?
Quest with Ben and Jest.
It's
Grayson,
Quest
should we start a
Quest.
podcast?
With Ben and Jess. We talk about adventure games and a whole lot more. Oh yeah, you were supposed to go to 360, or which I think is 0.
Oh. Okay, so let's see here.
Close hatch.
Hatch. Green board.
Okay, dive to 200.
Well, Lemming asked, does this game ever explain why this is your job? Well, in this sequence, you're just like partially helping out. But later on, and it's also, David.
360. Yeah, we went to submarine school.
You're a Navy dude. They all have to drive the submarine.
We really, JW does all of it. That's what I call Johnny Westland.
He's a lover. He's a captain. He could fight. He could drive.
He's a lover, a dreamer.
And me.
All right, stop. Yep.
Now, we will get asked. I think we'll get asked to do Full Throttle Ahead, which will be press the plus key forever.
Steady as she goes. Oh, like that Raconteur song. Steady as she goes. So what do I do here?
Man,
Plus,
I haven't
plus?
thought about the Raconteur.
I don't. Not yet. Wait until it tells us to do something.
It did.
I
It said
think.
full speed ahead.
Okay, yeah. Then do plus plus until
Finger left, 355. Steady as she goes.
And then when we're asked to stop, we'll do minus 4 times until all the lights are off.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is
it's good
adventure
stuff.
gaming right here.
Classy.
Imagine you spent $60 in 1990 money buying this game to play on your $2,500 IBM PC that displays 16 colors.
I pirated this game back in the day.
What?
You did?
Yeah, I did. Absolutely.
And how much money did you give to Jim Wall's Precinct Kickstarter?
Embarrassingly, $40,000.
Okay, all right, well, all right.
All right, you backed it up.
I did buy.
That's like 10 million in 2110 money.
I bought it now. I have it. Look.
Oh, that's a
wrong
beautiful.
made right.
Hold on. Let's take a look. Look how shiny it is. It's beautiful.
It's a nice
Now, that's what you were playing. You took the floppies from there, and you're playing it
Now,
original hardware.
Jess, can you confirm that the back of the box advertises mostly like that this is a submarine game, as Winston Works said?
Do you want what we got here? Rescue mission or act of war? From Jim Walls, designer of 2 of the most exciting and realistic graphic adventure games ever written.
Realistic.
Because the story is chillingly authentic as tomorrow's headlines. Action and intrigue combined with the latest in simulation technology create a thrilling adventure. The scenario: kidnapped U.S. ambassador and the only man who can save him. Codename ICEMAN. And that one is spelled code space lowercase name : ICEMAN. Oil shortages, international politics, and radical terrorists form the backdrop for a powerful story of world crisis, superpower conflict, and high-tech escapades. Okay, here are the feature lists.
All right, yeah.
Use authentic naval intelligence charts to pilot a nuclear submarine into enemy territory in a race against time.
All right, yep.
Sierra's 3D adventure game format, enhanced graphics and sound capabilities add to your gaming enjoyment. Exciting original sound track and the realistic sound effects bring new life to your gaming experience. Contains a realistic submarine simulator, the newest in simulation technology for a new kind of computer entertainment.
Yeah, new kind. This was hard to believe that this was the first that really brought us to like today. This is like the Mario 64 of submarine games.
It really is. That's what everybody was saying at the time, which was weird. I'll stop, Commander.
Yeah, I didn't hear 3 exclamation points in that.
Yeah. Like to take that one again. Oh!
You died.
Oh man, Jess,
What's my
just
latest
get
command?
used to hearing that every day of your life for the rest of your life.
I'll head
Restart.
full. Hold on to your jock straps.
It's what an odd thing to say.
Hold on to your butts.
We gotta go 5. We gotta go 355.
Oh, 355.
That's the thing. Yep. Yeah. 355. Everyone on board's like, where are we going? Nope. There we go.
Nailed it. Maintain
What I like about this sequence is I remember like when I finally like did this, I was like, all right, well, that was kind of unpleasant, but I think I got it. So that's not too bad. And then there was like another 8 hours of it. All right.
You have your first rendezvous point. I'll stop.
I'll stop.
I did
like
all
that.
stop, didn't I?
No, up one.
Oh, up one? That's reverse. Okay.
We're in reverse. Up one. Plus.
I hate this already.
Oh.
I know.
You sweet
it's a
summer
bad
child.
sign. It's a bad sign.
I said topwise. Watch the helm, Johnny.
I think it's funny too because some of it I think is I think a little lenient and like just affects points, but then some of it is like if you screw up you will die.
Ain't that life?
Yeah, that's true.
I said
actually,
consummate these.
is there going to be a VR release for this? I wish there actually is a VR. There's a VR submarine game called I forget what it's called, like Steel Wolf or something. And I booted up with some friends once, and it immediately was so complicated because it was like a realistic submarine game.
Oh, I remember you talking about this, and I was like, "Oh, should I buy that, Grayson?" And you're like, "No, absolutely not."
One less.
I'll stop.
One less. You're at. There we go. Iron Wolf VR. Yeah. It's immediately so complicated. It's cool. Like it is like a very genuine simulation, but it's like you gotta really want to just use a submarine for real.
As the USS Blackhawk captain comes to stop, the captain taps you on the shoulder and says,
Meet me in my quarters, Westland. It's time to open that briefcase.
Ooh.
Stand up.
"Stand up." Great ludicrous song.
Good job, Johnny. Follow me to my quarters for a quick briefing.
I love the poster.
I'm a fan of this machine.
I have the same couch.
Mine's just facing a different way. It's wild.
Yeah.
Okay. As the captain, I think we're all doing this. What happened?
They left.
Oh, as the captain walks across the room,
he says,
Just a second, John, while I get the briefcase out of the safe.
"Nice potted tree."
Arizona iced tea.
the captain speaks to you
and says,
Okay, John, tell me your half of the combination.
It's
134, I hope.
134. Bloop.
It's awkward.
who's going to be the first to grab it?
The open briefcase is
so
empty.
what the walkthrough
No.
says is it says get combination. Type get combination.
I just figured I'd get into it. Get combination. The captain says,
Oh, yes, John. I'm glad you reminded me. The combination to the safe is 234, 48, 803. And the first half of the briefcase combination is 762.
This is
numbers?
when I started
You don't have to remember
to feel
those.
a sinking sensation in my gut.
All the fun is over
where
now.
I was just like, ooh.
"Oh, this feels very video gamey all of a sudden."
No,
70
video
out of
games
300.
are fun. This is something horrible.
This
Okay.
is something
We have 5
altogether
points for
different.
that. We have 5 points for that.
Didn't I already tell you? Well,
Okay,
anyway.
Now look at the case.
Didn't I already freaking
Get
tell
envelope.
you that?
Oh, that says it's empty. Chart and a set of orders.
Open envelope, read chart, and read orders.
Yep, that's definitely a picture.
That's
of a line
that's how they give
documentary
orders. Yeah, that's how they.
With following orders to memory before discarding them on the floor. The maids will get them. The expediency of this mission is
Okay.
utmost important. Use extreme caution navigating the Bering Sea. The USSR is threatening blockade of the Straits due to claimed violations of United States military operating within interterritorial waters. Washington has denied these accusations, issued a counter-communique warning the Soviets that appropriate action would be taken if the blockade is encountered. Arrive Mediterranean at 12 degrees longitude and 36 degrees latitude no later than that time on that day. I'm just print screening any of this stuff in case it's important. Rendezvous with a female CIA
CIA. Ooh.
at nearby oasis at 1,000 hours. January 29th.
A lot of hours.
Come to periscope depth at 9:30. The further coded message. Your destination is the Mediterranean Sea and the east coast of Tunisia.
Did they spell Mediterranean correct this time? They did.
I think so.
Yes.
Ish.
They followed that note.
The route you must follow will include the following areas: Bering Sea, or should I say, Boring Sea.
Boring Sea. The
Honk
Boring
shit.
Strait, Arctic Ocean, etc.
Greenland Sea, Denmark. Straight shout out to all the people out there in Denmark watching. Greenland and Iceland. Proceed south through the North Atlantic. That doesn't make sense. East through the Straits of Gibraltar into the Mediterranean.
East through the Straits of Westalter.
From time to time, you receive additional.
Sure,
words.
yeah.
Bagratio. Good luck and Godspeed.
This
Snappy
is when the
salute.
game actually starts.
Yeah.
This is actually now the game.
We're now
This is-
coding
Wow.
basement. Captain Jonathan Hawkins says,
Says,
Looks like the fat's in the fire.
hey, don't call me fat.
John boy,
He continues.
continues.
He continues.
He
let's
continues.
shove off and get back to work. There's no drug better than hard work. Give me those orders.
He says, taking them from your hand.
I'll see to it that they're discarded and that the maid cleans them up.
Whoa!
Whoa.
just before
Just
leaving
before
the room,
leaving the room.
the captain
The
says,
captain says,
Westland, make sure you figure out the coordinates of our proposed route and enter them into the computerized charts table.
Computerized charts. That's 2010.
whoa,
all right.
whoa,
That's 2110,
whoa,
all right.
whoa!
We got
We get to
computers in
use
2110.
Excel?
No.
Wow.
We get to use Joe's spreadsheet.
Joe, spreadsheet.
Yo, spreadsheet.
how's Joe's spreadsheet doing?
He looks great for how old he is.
Of the Connecticut spreadsheets?
He got to meet Pineapple the other day. They had a great time.
Oh man. You know they get down to some freaky stuff.
They get up to some trouble.
It's problematic.
I mean, you know what the pineapple's a symbol for.
All right, I think let's you know what? Let's have a little more taste of this submarine
What?
shit.
Well, son,
The
The
captain says.
if you're confused over what I just said, just follow me and I'll lead you back to the control room.
Was there anything else we needed to do in here, Grayson?
No, we can follow him as he is suggesting.
Is this where we're pausing? Or
Well, if you're not willing to do the job you were assigned to, Ben,
Says the captain with disgust.
with disgust?
I guess we'll find someone else.
Did we? But he just
Well,
prompted us. But he just prompted us to follow him.
And he popped directly
Shut
back
up,
to the door.
Grayson. You don't know what's
Are you-
right
is
from
this like-
left.
Is this like too fast? Is like the speed up or something?
I don't know, but that was hilarious.
Well, maybe that's as good a
What
time as
a
any.
wimp.
Do you think they threw him in the brig or just confined him to quarters or just like surfaced and opened up the hatch until like why did he die when that happened?
He's on the bottom. You're looking up
I-
at the submarine. They threw him weighted to
Yeah.
the bottom of the ocean floor. They gave him those heavy shoes.
That's right.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yep. That's
So-
it.
They zipped him up in his couch and threw him into the water.
Maybe
So-
that's it.
So Ben,
Maybe
you're
that's
calling
it.
it here. This is it. This is
I think I'm calling it.
Ben's
I think we
Ben's
have
a
to
baby.
call it.
He's
I think we
a
have to
sleepy
call
boy. He's got to go to sleep.
I'm a sleepy boy. I
Well,
have to sleep in the
You know,
bed
it's-
that's behind me.
Yeah.
Honk, wee, 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 you know?
He's just
Okay,
gonna,
wait,
he's,
wait,
just
wait.
gonna, he's gonna crouch down and then spring back directly into that bed.
All he has to do is put his sleeping cap on.
Yeah.
Gucci size right. They just discarded Johnny and let the maids clean it
I
up.
don't know if you've saved anytime recently, but if
I
not,
did.
you're gonna have to. Okay, good.
I'm good. We saved, right before we got in big trouble here. So we have We've
What a
made it
wimp.
exactly 1/4 of the way through the game, so it should only take 3 more streams to finish.
Yeah, that's how it worked for me.
I'll be honest, I thought we were doing a one shot.
I wish. But thank y'all for joining me tonight. Gang, do you have things you want to plug?
Adventure Tuesdays, PS_Garrick. I'll be in the chat.
Crimson Diamond.
We're playing
I'll say
the
it.
Crimson
Neck
Diamond.
and neck with this game for best game of all time. Except one of those is not ironic. Crimson Diamond is good.
Yeah, Crimson Diamond is very, very entertaining. And of course, the podcast that Jess and I are doing together, Quest.
Listen to
Quest.
Quest.
Which the one that
Yeah.
came out this week is one that I really like.
Me
really
too.
like this one, and next week's I think are both really good.
And then after that, they take a real dip again,
Yeah.
but soon they'll be back on
There's
the
2 more
rails.
episodes and they're back.
But yeah, Grayson, you're appearing at the Chuckle Hut this Friday?
Yeah. I'll be Zanies in Beeville, and I got Sarah. That's all I want.
Grayson's going to be at the Laugh Factory.
Yeah.
At the
Churning out
Spaghetti
laughs.
Factory, at the Cheesecake
He's
Factory.
He's gonna be at the Improv Kitchen.
You name a factory, I'll be there.
At Andy Warhol's
you have to pay me.
Yeah.
You have to pay me. In fact, you'll have to throw me out.
I no longer live in Chicago, but I'd like to promote the fact that apparently IO opened up a restaurant that's not really affiliated with IO, but is happening concurrently with the IO theater. I think it's called Candlelight, and they have tavern style Chicago pizza. I'm
Wow.
curious
Why are
as
you
you.
promoting a restaurant that you have nothing to do with?
I'm curious about it. Report back to me. I can't seek
haven't
information
been
now
to
that I'm not
IO
performing as
theater
much.
in like 6 years.
Well, let
I'll
me
be performing at Candlelight this Friday. So
let me
I'll
plug.
check it out.
McDonald's now has a chicken Big Mac, and I'm not affiliated with McDonald's, but if someone tries it, let me know if that's good.
I'm having one in the play place.
I would like to plug my local grocery store. You can buy spaghetti there.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug Woodman's.
I would like to plug right now. So it looks like I didn't check the score, but when I was checking periodically through this very interesting game, I was checking the Mets score. They were 4 behind. I don't think they're gonna win tonight, but I'd like to plug the New York Mets. Let's go Mets! OMG! I think they're gonna take it all the way this year.
You know what? I'm going to plug AJ Hawk, sportscaster on the Pat McAfee show. I think he's doing a great job after playing for the Packers and the Bengals. What a career. Let's keep the good stuff going.
And I want to plug the Hawk Tua girl. I don't know if you guys have seen that video, but I mean, it's pretty funny. Gotta be real.
What's that all about?
I don't know. That's what makes it funny. Nobody understands.
Nobody gets it.
It's just like this weird sound she makes.
It's an inside joke.
I would like to. I would like to.
Tua, what is that?
I'd like to plug that this Sunday, my church is having children's mass, and the priest brings out a guitar. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'd just like to plug Christmas. The whole holiday.
Wow, and you're brave enough to plug
Brave.
Christmas.
That's really brave. Grayson even doesn't say happy holidays.
Yeah.
He says Merry Christmas.
I want to.
I'd like to plug this bumper sticker that I have that says "Keep Christ at Christmas."
I'd like to
You have a
plug
car.
the upcoming election. I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but
No.
here in
What's the
America,
news?
we're going to be electing president. You know, it doesn't matter who you vote for; it's just important you vote.
There you go.
Yeah, I just go in there and I just push buttons until they tell me to leave.
Yeah, so this is a plug for democracy.
They told me a vote for Jill Stein would get me arrested.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna go out,
Sarah, are you registered to vote in Wisconsin? No,
I'm a hair's length away, and the
you have to be
deadline is
registered to
now.
vote. Is it too late to register to vote in Wisconsin?
No, not if I go in with my paperwork. The problem is I couldn't do anything online
I would
because I
like
don't
to
have my
plug that
paperwork.
Sarah's vote actually matters.
It counts, and it will count this election season.
Like my vote, I'm in Illinois. Grayson's vote, he's in New York.
I'm in a
Hunt's
battleground
vote, he's
state.
in
Hard to say how West Virginia will go.
None of those votes matter. Not one of them.
It's bad to vote in those states.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wrap you. They wrap you out.
They'd rather
They just
you
say, what are
not.
you doing here?
Yeah. Well, I'd like to plug
You're
the
gonna go
state
get a big
of
slice of pie.
Illinois.
I'd like to plug not going to bed.
Sarah, you have to go to bed. I'm counterplugging.
No.
Now we're introducing counterplug.
I counterplugged.
I motion to abolish counterplugs.
Second.
I would like to plug counterplugs.
Motion approved.
All in favor?
Well,
Aye.
Nay.
Sorry, motion carries. Motion carries.
Wow,
Sorry,
that's
Grayson.
symbolic vote.
Apparently your
That's my
vote
vote for
didn't
president.
count. Oh my god.
Typical speedrunner behavior. This is all. Yeah, I mean,
what a wimp. Next time, do what needs to be done.
Yeah,
There you go.
like voting.
Yeah. But especially if you're Sarah, a person with a vote that matters. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you for joining us. This has been a real treat. We'll see you next week for more Retro Adventure Wednesday and more Codename ICEMAN. Thank you all for joining me and have a terrific evening.